vacation last night, and I got in, started doing laundry, got all the laundry going, but we are already working at it. I told you I had content coming. You saw me in the last few videos working on the bedroom. We have since moved this dresser that was broken, which I think he's going to try to repair. But we're going to put this in the washroom. I will eventually do like a makeover on it, but not now. I'm just going to place it down here. So the idea is to put it over here, and then I'm going to fix the cabinets, because I don't want to get rid of the cabinets in case we ever finish this room in. Then I have extra storage space here. But I'm going to move this table, and he's going to move the hanging rack that I have, and we're going to put it like over here somewhere. So that's what we're working on now, just revamping, and then I'll be going back upstairs to my room. I don't know, in this video or another video, but we're going to be working on this washroom space right now. Upstairs in his closet once I clean it off and get things squared away. Alright, so what we're doing now is we are moving this hanging rod that I have downstairs, because I don't dry a lot of my good clothes, and well, basically a lot of my clothes I don't dry, and I'll hang up his golf shirts. And so what I'm doing right now is just trying to figure out which beam to hang it from, so that it will be close enough to the washroom but not too far away, just in the right spot. So I'm trying to hang it over here because in my mind I'm thinking it will make it more open when we walk through, because before I had the table sitting there, and if I was folding clothes and the way it was hanging on the other side, it was just a lot to kind of go around. So I'm just revamping it. It's not that big of a deal. It's the little hooks that you screw into the wood. And so my husband just kind of moved them for me, and we were able to get it in a new location. So while I'm working here, guys, I want to check in with you. Like, how are you guys doing? How has your summer been? I know it's quickly coming to a close. So I hope you've had a great summer. And yeah, what things are you doing that you're preparing for, you know, fall weather and winter, and trying to get things done before the holidays roll in? Are you like me, that you try to get tasks that you kind of put off, try to get those done prior to decorating and all of those seasons? So yeah, just let me know what you guys have been up to, what you've been doing in your summer. You know I realize not everybody's like me, and you have the summers off. Some people are still working regular jobs year round. You know, my husband does. So I get it, you know, but summer is a time when we're doing extra things and different things usually, and now we're thinking about the time when we're rolling into holidays, and things they're going to be here before we know it. So yeah, just wanted to check in and see what you guys have been up to. Let me know in the comments below. right, so I get to working and I don't think about the camera, and I totally forget because I get in the zone. And I did not even realize that I had moved this shelf right in shot of my camera, where all you're really seeing is that shelf. However, my husband comes in to save the day, and he lets me know that this shelf is right in the view of my camera. So he helps me out, and he's always got my back.
I'm not going to have it today. I got to get a piece of board to put in the back. Unless you need me to do it right now.
Okay.
If so, I got to get it away from that wall because I got to pull that back piece off. I mean, would you rather have drawers or?
Yeah, I mean, drawers are fine.
Yeah.
Eventually.
You can move those shelves higher or lower.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. Bring that one down one. You should have equal all the way across.
Would you mind getting me the spray cleaner upstairs? It's like a Lysol cleaner. It's under the sink. So this is the plan to take all of that stuff that was on top of here, put it in here. So I think it'll be nice because it'll keep it away from the dust. There was so much dust and lint. Maybe if you know a way to like enclose all this, but no matter what we do, we make sure that everything is sealed up. But our dryer space and everything, there's lint everywhere. Like, oh, you can totally see the dust and the lint. Now granted, it is a basement, but we keep the basement relatively clean. I mean, right now it's kind of junky because of all the yard sale type stuff, but like I'm always down here dusting. There's always piles of dust on top of the dryer. I don't know what to do to fix it. So, you know, if you have any suggestions or give us clues as to how we can contain the dust, we would greatly appreciate it. Now, eventually I could redo this hutch, and if we go to ever remodel and make this an actual room, that might be something I'll do, because then I'll have a plan as to what my vision of what I want it to look like. But right now, this is just going to work to contain all of our supplies.
Everything is so dusty. So I'm just gonna get everything quick right down and clean it.
Okay. So right now, all that is contained. Laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, this. Alright, so this is kind of where things are going right now. It works because I can at least put the trash over here so the lint is out of the way. And then, of course, these are all old Barbie stuff that I'm not getting rid of that were my daughter's. And that's a drying rack. I can also get in here a lot easier to vacuum that. Keeps everything kind of concealed and behind closed doors to maybe keep the dust away in here, so I can keep all of my laundry detergents, things like that. This is a drawer for upstairs for our kitchen. I'm not getting rid of that. That can change out one of the drawers upstairs. So I just keep hangers in here. It would be ideal if I had like a basket or something to put in there, but that could come down the line. So I keep extra hangers and things. So that is that. This drawer is the one that's broken, so he'll have to fix that. And this one right now just has the little dryer bristle brush thing to clean. These have not been cleaned out, but I want to keep them in case we ever were to revamp this room. So I'm not sure yet if I want to, there's a gnat. I'm not sure if I want to leave that like that or maybe slide this down and then put this table back here. I don't know. I'm going to keep playing around with it and see what happens. I got to start laundry, so I'm going to do that so I can get this up off the floor and then go from there. All of this stuff is yard sale things, and then I'll be taking that upstairs, that rack. Eventually in my washroom, if we ever get a washroom, I want to hang these on the wall, but I'm so scared to hang them on the wall down here because I'm scared they're going to fall. And I don't want to drill into, I mean, it's concrete, so, yeah. I think I'm just going to sit these back here right now. I don't like doing that because I would like to, and I have these up here, which, but you can totally see it's like, it's disgusting. And it just gets everywhere. It gets all over everything. The rod here, like, I don't know what to do to keep it. And it's not because I don't clean. It's just, it gets everywhere down here. Everywhere. I put this contact paper on this when we moved in just so I could wipe the shelf off. Because it's just a plain board. And I have this here to shine a light in my washer because it just makes things brighter when I'm doing laundry. Might be able to put more of these up here, maybe. That one's just as big as that one. I don't want them to fall. This is like a little change. I keep loose change that I find. And we usually, when we go to Tennessee and we do like the arcade room, I'll come down here and this is where I kind of rob from. This is a picture that a bus friend of mine found for me when my kids were little. I said this in like the last like makeover, but he found it for me. It was our mechanic at work. And when I used to take my kids to work with me when they were little, you know, they would always walk across the bus lot. And he found this and he gave it to me. He said, I found this and it made me think of you and your kids. So I've always kept it. It's just sentimental. I know it may look funny to have this floating in the floor, but I don't want to get rid of these cabinets because, like I said, if we do a washroom down here, these are perfectly good cabinets that I could paint or change. So the drawers are still perfect. Everything works great on them. I just don't want to get rid of them. That would be stupid. So, and I don't want to be stupid. These cabinets hold like a lot of my extra storage containers, and I'll come down here and pull from them when I want an organization bin. And so, yeah, and I don't want to get rid of these because just as soon as you get rid of something like this, that's when you need it. And I don't want to do that. And these cabinets, this is like storage containers. So I can pull from for storage containers. I put those brackets there, but that's basically what they are. Just like pasta bins and things. So all kinds of storage bins. I can utilize these for closets, or if my daughter wants one, I send her down here. She can look in the bin cabinet. Up here, that's manuals, but this is dryer sheets. So it's a handy little drawer. And in here, this is just for the dog. There's a couple more storage bins. I put the paint back at the top. And then this was just clothes hangers and things that I used to use when I made homemade laundry detergent. So, and then those are like the old blue bottles that my brother-in-law dug up and found, like the ancient Noxema bottles and things like that. They're in that bin, black bin in the back. That's pretty much what's in there. And then I keep in here mop pads, old rags to wipe things down. That's vacuum bags and what do you call those? The ones that's used to suck things down with. The space saver type bags. And then of course a flask water. It is useful to have that space, and it does look kind of, I mean, I will admit, it kind of does look a little dumb floating in the floor, but I think having it like this, with now being able to put my folded clothes over here, and when I get clothes out of the dryer, I'll hang them up here. There's no table here to kind of walk around, and whereas before I was walking around a table here and then the hanging thing was here. So it kind of felt more closed in. I don't know. It seems more open now. And it does look a little neater because like all the stuff is kind of off of the tops of this stand. I will probably put the paper towels. I don't know if they will go down here or not. Hey. They will, I think. Yeah. So, the paper towels in there. And then the laundry. Scent beads. Laundry pods. Laundry detergent, Clorox. All that. Baking soda. Cleaning supplies. These are pans that I use to clean stuff in or soak my feet or whatever you want to do. Obviously, I need to move the laundry side, but I don't have any more command hooks to move that over, so I just have that up there. And that kind of displays at least my cutting board, or not cutting boards, washboards. Alright, so my battery died, but that's kind of where I am down here. This table here, I'm going to hang on to it and use it for the yard sale, and then I'm probably just going to get rid of it. You can see it's bent. It's messed up. It's, unless we were to clean the basement and maybe keep it down here with 2 chairs at it to play cards at, I don't know. We don't really use our basement like we used to, as far as with coming down in the winter. And you know, we used to come down here in the winter time and sit with the fireplace and play games, and there's no stove down here anymore, so I don't know. I'll probably just get rid of it. So, and then I got to go through all this stuff here and get rid of all the yard sale things. And then once I do that, this whole space, all of this yard sale stuff here, once I do that, this whole space will be freed up and open. And then I can reorganize and clean up where things need to go. This is completely, the lid was off, so it just needs to be disposed of. It is bad. I'll have to put the vacuum away and then, you know, put my ladders back, you know. This thing here I'm going to wipe off and I'm going to take it upstairs. And this is what I'm going to utilize in my husband's closet because he is not liking the system with not having his dresser and utilizing those drawers and hanging his work pants and things like that up. He's just used to having them, you know, stacked and folded. So I'm going to take those off hangers, which will be nice because I'm actually short a bunch of hangers because now I hung those up. So I'm going to take all that off hangers, fold them, put this in his closet and make that neat. So that'll come in another video and show you guys what I'm doing there as far as, you know, organizing his closet. It'll probably be filmed the same day. You'll probably see me in the same clothes, but it's going to be in a different video. I need to go upstairs and get to working on that. So that, like I said, I'll be in today, but not in today's video. So the wash area, what little bit, I mean, it doesn't look clean as far as if you see here, skip that area. This area over here is now a fresh, clean slate, clean space, and it is set up for, you know, laundry. I'll probably fumble through looking for stuff, but I like the fact that my trash can now go over there and not over here floating around in front of our hot water heater, and I'm just able to get to stuff and vacuum. So like I said, if you have any suggestions on the whole dust issue coming from the dryer and all this stuff, let me know. I mean, eventually, yeah, this room, this area, I'd love to have it a room, but we have a space where we could do like a half bath down here, and I would love to put a half bath over here because we have the spot that we can do that. But yeah, that's the washroom. So quick little video, quick little just straighten up the washroom area with me and get this space kind of set up so that I can revamp some other things in another video upstairs. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this short little video. Probably won't be that long, but thank you guys. I appreciate all the likes, all the comments, all the shares. You know, that stuff helps me out to get my channel out there. I would love to grow it a little bit. You know, I'm not expecting to be like in the thousands. I have my little community over here and you guys are awesome. I love you guys. It is, you know, I appreciate so much your support for my channel and just this little hobby of mine. So thank you guys. Every time you tune in, I greatly appreciate it. You don't know how much. And do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe, comment down below. Lord willing, friends, there will be another one. Bye.